lady. Oh, welcome to Two Tired Twats comedy podcast. My name is Patty Rossborough. I am here with my fellow hostess with the mostess. Carrie Carabas is here.
How are you, Patty?
I'm all right. I'll tell you later. And we have a guest, the fabulous Miss Pat Caesar, who actually, Carrie goes, do you know Pat Caesar? Now, I know you from Dangerfields, right? And Carrie goes, no, she's the CNN FU lady.
Crying lady.
Crying
Crying
FU lady.
Yeah.
She cried when Trump won.
I cried for, I didn't cry enough.
Are you still crying?
Yes, I am.
Why? Does it fucking matter?
He's fucking up the economy.
No,
gonna
he's
kill
not.
my retirement.
Come on, give me a break. Stop it.
Wait a minute. So,
Just because you don't have a job, don't blame it on fucking Trump.
God damn it.
she doesn't need a job. Her
What?
husband makes a lot of money.
He does.
I need an agent.
What does your husband do?
He's an engineer.
See, he makes
Well,
money.
what do you
She doesn't have
care
to
then? You got a pension coming.
work. May I
No
also?
pension.
No pension.
No, they
you
take-
married wrong.
But you married.
I married
wrong.
for love.
But that is true. You were the crying lady. So on CNN, they got a picture of you at. Where were you that you were crying?
I was at the Javits Center.
Okay, show that up.
that's-
My
You're-
husband was next to me.
You were at the Javits Center
And then-
because you're a super political.
Yep, I
Animal.
volunteer. Political
You
animal. I
okay.
care.
You
I care.
I care too.
Yeah,
You
I
vote.
don't
I
care.
vote.
I don't
Carrie
give
doesn't give a
fuck.
shit.
You know
I care.
why? Because it doesn't make a shit bit of
It
difference.
does. Policy.
But
Absolutely
wrong.
Absolutely
I'm
wrong.
not for either side. I could care less because I think they're both fucking us. But I am for the wall. The wall has to go up.
See, I told you. And the last time we talked about the wall,
Put the wall up.
she threw a bottle of water across the room because she
Oh
got
my
frustrated
Because I don't
with
think
my
I-
facts.
People need to come into this country the right way.
That's fine. People, and you know what? Putting the wall up isn't. First of all, are we going to put a wall around Canada? Are we going to put walls
No,
up?
but
on
they're-
the
you
can
can't
fly
you can't
in.
get in that easy, Patty. They're flying in through Mexico. Stop being like thick-headed.
They're coming in cars and trucks.
We're at a
They're not-
40-year low.
Listen,
Thank
when
you.
come through,
Numbers matter.
When you come
Facts
through,
matter.
Facts matter.
When you come through, the.
Did I break that one already?
All right, listen. No one's even listening.
We're
to me,
listening.
So let's not even get in this conversation.
won't.
But
Hi, Rochelle.
But the thing is, you were crying, so the camera picked you up crying.
Yeah. They were scanning people crying. Evidently, there were hidden cameras behind the stage that we didn't know about because all the news people were behind us. And at about 12:15, we ran the numbers, and I'm like, oh, my God. She's going to win the popular vote and lose the states, and the right wing is taken over, and trickle-down economics doesn't work. Medicare,
Right, that was Reagan, never worked back with
everything,
Reagan either.
everything. I was crying about everything.
Right.
And then
Because everything else worked before, right?
everything was working better.
You know
and it's gonna,
it was.
anyway, we won't talk politics. I'm the
All right,
third tired twat
But
today.
then where does the FU thing come in? Now, what
Alex
made you-
Castellano, a CNN contributor,
Yes.
lied about Hillary. I can't remember what he said now, but I lost my shit. And my husband said, I don't remember this. He said, you yelled out, you effing lie, you a-hole. And I'm looking up
Is
at
he
this.
up on stage saying
There's a
this?
big screen.
Wait, did you give the finger?
There was a big screen above the stage, and there were people sitting behind that. We were in the front. And I remember being upset, and then there was a commercial break. And Anderson Cooper said nothing, like they did for 18 months. They never called out a lie for 18 months because they wanted the ratings.
Right.
And then there was a commercial break, and then he lied again. And to myself, quietly, I went, fuck you, right?
But you said to yourself, but your finger was up.
My finger, and I never flipped the bird. You know, and I just lost my shit. My husband didn't see me. Nobody saw me. But evidently, somebody saw me because they must have little cameras.
That was the best thing you could have done.
the best. So now, they've been, yeah, it hasn't helped my career at all, but I'm all
Now you're on Murphy Brown's opening.
yeah,
bid.
opening in Murphy
But
Brown
how
now
are they
crying.
allowed to take a video of you flipping the bird and they use
Aren't
that
you
on their
SAG
sitcom?
after?
I am.
Didn't SAG go after them to give you
SAG
money?
said I could sue, but you can't sue as an actor. You look like an idiot. I got to get the press.
Oh my God, I would sue. I would sue.
I got the IMDb credits, on Murphy Brown, on
All
Chelsea
right.
Handler, on
Wait, Chelsea
Fahrenheit
Handler used that too?
Fahrenheit 11/9, Samantha Bee, and on Fox News. I've been in multiple fake stories for 2 years straight.
What do you mean fake story? So they're putting up the story. They're showing a video of you giving the bird to
No,
some...
they don't use the bird. They just use the crying.
And what do they? And what do they
She
say?
was hysterical crying.
What is? I know I saw it, but can I just tell you the truth? I also
Kind of like
cried.
your first husband
I-
on his walking down the aisle.
on my wedding day.
For a lot of reasons, I was
I
crying.
also cried when he won, and my daughter and I were standing there. I sobbed. We both cried. Carrie,
Everybody was crying.
everyone except Carrie.
I didn't cry because I didn't care. I cried. You know why I cried? Because my father was dying.
That's true. Your father
Okay.
was dying.
I didn't vote because I didn't give a
I was glad my
fuck.
parents weren't allowed to see
At the
it.
same time, I'm glad Hillary didn't win.
Now you are a fan. I was never a fan of Hillary, although I did vote for her because I thought it was the lesser of two evils. But you actually like Hillary,
Yes.
right?
You
I
like
saw a picture
like
of
her
you with your
policy.
arm around her,
Yes.
right?
I like her.
Ooh.
I got a lot of. I got me and Obama, me and
She
Hillary, me
lesbian,
and
tell
Bill.
the truth.
No.
Did
I
you
got
try
me
to go
and-
down on her?
No.
Well, then, if you don't know
Bill
that,
now.
Now, hold on
I-
a second.
what?
If you would have tried to go down on Hillary and she said okay, but or
Okay,
no.
Pat Caesar is not a lesbian.
But I'm just saying. But then you can't say Hillary's not either.
we don't know
I don't
what
know.
Hillary is.
I don't know.
We know her
Unless,
husband.
like, if I go to Hillary, can I go down on you?
I
And
mean-
she
I
says
mean,
no.
I hugged
then
Michelle
I know
Obama.
she's not a lesbian.
I hugged Michelle Obama. She hugged me back.
How do you
that
meet all these people?
I do a lot of.
Michelle Obama doesn't look gay to me. She looks
No,
like a
she's
normal
not.
woman.
She
to
was
me.
not very sweet. Very sweet.
You know,
I've
were
driven
voted.
in 3 motorcades. I've driven in 4 motorcades.
What do you mean you've?
Motorcades. I've been Secret Service cleared. Getting gigs are hard in work as an actor, but I've been Secret Service cleared. So you know the country's going to
Well,
shit.
why can't they put in a word for you, the fucking president?
I know. What the fuck?
Wait a minute. Why are you Secret Service cleared? Why do you need to be Secret Service cleared?
Because
Maybe we shouldn't have put her on the show.
Carrie, this was your idea, Carrie. I go,
Maybe
Carrie, you
I
want to
know
talk
things.
politics? She goes, yes, she's crying and giving the finger.
I know that. I do a lot of volunteer work.
Okay.
And my husband's cousin works at the State Department.
I do a lot of volunteer work. Nobody invited me to
And
the fucking...
if you do a thank you to whether it's Democrat or Republican, you ever see those motorcades with the white vans?
Yes.
Instead of paying people to drive staff and people around, they get people who've been volunteers who maybe don't go to the big fancy dinners, and they say, "Do you want to drive in a motorcade?" And then you get to meet the president.
And are you actually driving your own car, or they give you a
no,
car?
you get a van, and like I had Pete Souza, the president's photographer once, and I had his chief of staff and his
You're talking
doctor.
about Obama's.
Obama's,
Yeah.
Well, we
It's
know
very
she
cool.
cried for Trump. She's not going to be in Trump's truck,
It was very cool. So
in his van.
So if you know somebody, a staffer, they'll ask you, "Do you want to drive?" And like I hooked my neighbor up because he did a lot of volunteer work. I said,
Wait, do you want to drive? Like you're driving the van?
"I'm driving the van."
Oh, okay.
It's-
They need fucking. That's how cheap they are. That they're
They're
making,
saving money.
They're
They're
saving
saving
money.
That's good. They should
They're
save
making
money.
you feel important, but really you're not. They're like, let's get this schmuck in here to drive the vans.
Well, what they said to me, I said my mother was living at the time, and she said, "Is it bomb proof?" And Bill, I go, "Oh yeah. No, the van,
Is it?
They bomb sweep them."
Oh, they do bomb sweep.
They
them
bomb
before
sweep
you
them.
go
I don't
in?
know what that means.
And then
That
and the
means
Secret Service
They
said,
make sure there's no bomb underneath.
"Yeah,
the...
because you rent the van."
Okay, but that doesn't mean a missile can't come through and blow.
Yeah,
them.
I mean,
Right,
someone
but
could
all
blow
the
everybody
president
up.
stuff is obviously bulletproof, and all the Secret
the
Service guys.
suckers.
And then they said, if anybody just starts shooting, just pull over and duck.
Is that
But-
what they tell you for shooting? Remember in
very
grade school,
cool.
they'd make you hide under the desk if the
Right.
Russians were
Yeah,
bombing.
yeah,
Right.
that
and
would
you
work.
put your
Cubans?
head under the desk.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that did work. So we would always have those, and those fucking air raid things would scare them. They'd put the thing on in the school going, voot, 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 and you'd all like dive under your desks like a bomb.
Right.
Like a little
Yeah,
desk.
if a bomb goes off, putting your arms over your head is not going to help.
No.
Exactly.
When the building falls on
And
you.
why would they even put that thought in our heads? We're fucking 6 and 7 years old.
Yeah, that
you know
was
what-
scary.
But you know what's fun? More fun than driving. I did 3 times with Obama. Was with Michelle. We got to drive out onto. You see Obama come in the helicopters. Michelle, you go to LaGuardia and you park out on the tarp and you watch your plane land. And then she comes off the plane, and they don't clear the streets for the first lady or for vice presidents, only for the president. So you have to stay on the tail of your Secret Service person because the taxi drivers try to get into the motorcade because they just think you're another diplomat.
I feel like this is too big of a job for a civilian.
Yeah, I find this to be boring, actually.
It's very cool.
To be standing there while she gets off a plane.
I mean, I think, if that's your thing, if
Well,
you're really
here
into
it as because I've done it a bunch of times.
Do you
and
get food do you get any kind of food? Do
you
they
get-
feed you or anything like that?
I like
there
you
any-
get pictures.
I want to know
No,
if there's
let's put it
perks.
this. I'm a little earpiece and I have the thing and I want to say as an
But
actor.
no gun.
No gun.
Okay.
But I want to say as an actor,
have a gun.
as
You
an
should have a
actor,
gun.
when I've done it, one time we had press people like jump in our thing, and
Yeah.
they said to me, "Are you Secret Service?" And I go, "No, but it's the look I'm going for." So I thought I was
what
doing
you
good
should have
work.
said.
I was doing good work as an actor.
Here's what you should have said when they said, "Are you secret?" No, but I'm Secret Service cleared.
Oh, there you
Like
go. I didn't think
gonorrhea.
it-
Do you have gonorrhea? No, but I'm gonorrhea cleared.
It's very cool.
Yes.
It's not funny, but it's cool.
I can't believe that they would let you try. That
I
doesn't
neither
seem
can
right.
I. They've done it. I have had Republican friends that have done it, like for Reagan and stuff. 'Cause
I mean, there are guys who are working for Trump now who aren't even
They're
Secret
just
Service
too
cleared.
cheap to pay real fucking
they
people that
save
should
money.
do
They
that.
have to bring staffers with them wherever they go.
Because
and-
they want all the money.
and it's saving. You should be proud that your government is saving money.
Yeah, you don't want
and
them
it makes
spending on
it makes
everything.
volunteers happy.
Okay.
But let's talk about
They're not saving shit. They're stealing our money. Let's call a spade a spade.
I have a question. Can I talk about my wedding at some point?
Yeah, we're going to talk about your wedding in
Let's
a
do
second.
it. You want to do it later? All right.
No, let's do it now, actually.
Okay, then we'll go back.
Oh, somebody said going.
Go ahead.
They have an open marriage. Hold on. Rochelle says Hillary and Bill have an open marriage. Hillary is bi.
So
do you
our
think
chill
she
wants
even-
us to talk about sex.
Do you think
Like
they
we have sex.
I hugged Bill.
Do you have sex? How long you been married, Pat?
22 years and
22
and a half.
years.
Yeah, 22 and a half years.
How's the
As
sex
long as
life?
Pat has
Good.
been engaged.
Good.
It is as long as I've been engaged.
So
And
had a
you still
romantic-
have good
Do you-
sex?
Yes.
You're romantic?
My
you
husband's
do it?
7 years younger than me. I'm not stupid.
What
She's
the
Robin
fuck?
Craig.
What the fuck?
What about blowjobs? Still or no?
Yes.
Art Chill wants to know.
Yes.
Okay, why?
Yes.
I'm kidding.
'Cause
I'm
I love-
kidding. I don't think Art Chill really
Pat, you
wants
gotta
to know.
stop.
I love my husband
Look, now you made me cry.
and his hairy back,
Oh God.
Oh, yours is hairy too?
just on top and around. It's like dirty blonde.
Can I just
Not
say
his
something
legs.
though? I love hair on a man.
Okay, not when it's white.
Well, older men
Okay,
have
that's
white hair.
Fucking gross.
I like hair on.
My husband's got like salt and pepper black hair.
That's nice.
No, really?
I like it. Here's what I don't like. If a guy takes off his shirt,
Does your fiance have hair?
bare. Oh yeah, his hair. I like hair on a chest. Takes it off. If you see a guy with, I mean, if you're in high school and college, the guy's got no hair. That's acceptable. But if he's a man, be a man. Have some
No,
hair
no,
on your
no.
fucking
I
body.
need to have no hair. I like that.
No hair.
No hair on the chest.
hair.
It's so hot.
Okay,
and sexy.
if-
With a six-pack stomach.
No,
Patty?
no. It's got to be though. I don't like patchy. See, he's even, so it's even just all up here, and none of his legs or his butt or anything, and not his arms.
Wait, he's no hair on his legs or butt.
no, just like
Okay,
light.
I was hungry until this conversation.
My husband's got great legs. If he shaved his legs and put on like stockings and heels, I wish I had his legs.
Wait, he has girly legs though.
Let
No,
me-
they're like no fat on his
Can
legs.
I just say, does your husband have the same whatever core beliefs as you?
You liberal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the first Jewish saint.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
he's liberal. I mean, I'm Catholic, but
Can,
he's liberal.
can I say something about that? Okay, because
He's a good human being.
I'm talking to my
So am
friend.
I.
He's gonna be-
That's the problem. Like people, the way. Okay, so my friend, black, Hispanic, and we're talking, and her husband, they divorced, and her husband was black, and she's dating a guy, he's black, and then she's telling me she wants to date someone. I go, I'm going to fix you up with somebody, and then I had this idea of this guy, and I go, let me ask you something. Does he have to be black, the guy you date? She goes, no, he doesn't have to be black. I go, can he have voted for Trump? She goes, absolutely not.
Well,
like
this is
that's
unusual.
like that's how people like. I'm afraid. I have this guy. He's a great guy, but he voted for Trump, and everyone that I try and set him up with, my liberal friends are like, no, I don't want to date someone who voted for Trump.
Well, my
that's the line in the sand. A lot of these girls have.
It's
That's retarded.
knowing facts.
Does he have a 401? These are the questions you should be
Does he have a
asking.
401?
Does he have a pension? Does he have a 401? Does he own his own home, boat? What these are the questions. Not did he vote for fucking Trump?
She thinks it's a moral issue if you voted. She says morally, I don't understand
They're
it.
misinformed.
What Trump said was he wanted to make America better again and
But
drain the swamp of
But he is
blood
the swamp.
sucking.
But he is the swamp.
But he is the swamp, and they are blood-sucking.
They're all the swamp.
No, they're not.
They're not.
Policy matters.
They're not.
I can't listen to you two
30
idiots.
30 indictments.
We love you too, Carrie.
30 indictments. 8 pled
Thank you
guilty.
for having it. Oh, by
pled
the way,
guilty themselves.
wait.
I mean, what the fuck? All from his inner circle.
I know.
No, none of this when the other guy was in
See, my
office.
husband's an engineer and a lawyer, so he knows the facts. Like, he can do the math. He can read the fine print and do the math. So we know what the facts are.
Yes.
That's
the
difference.
fake fact.
The real.
See, he
No.
wants you to think they're fake facts because
They did 2 jobs for Trump. He never finished paying them at his engineering firm. 20
he
years
didn't
ago.
pay, right?
Right.
And when I worked for the law firm, we had all
You
these.
work for Trump?
No, I work for the people who fought Trump. That's why I hate. People go, oh, why do you hate Trump? Why don't you give him a chance? Because I worked for the law firm that fought Trump.
We're giving Trump too much time here.
Okay, all
let's
right,
talk
but I'm
about
just
me.
saying he was a
Gaga, help me!
All right, let's
Hey,
see.
ladies, I'm a pod. This is my
Girls,
First,
okay.
this is my first podcast. I'm a podcast virgin. Thank you for having me.
Well, now you're.
I'm the third twat. I'm a
now
type.
you're a podcast cleared.
I'm clear. I'm
podcaster.
podcast cleared. I'm like the third. I'm the third twat.
Well, I'm glad you want to be go with our fellow twats, and I think sometimes the girls don't want to be a twat.
Well, I was saying my twat's tired because my husband's younger than me. So he
I
keeps
think
it-
that would be the worst nightmare to have a guy who's my guy. Well, actually, he is 3 years younger than me, and he always wants to do it. But I think if they're 7 years younger, what do you think?
You know what?
Seven's my lucky number.
You want to hear the best? What I did to my husband yesterday?
What?
On the phone, I go, take a shower tonight. Like,
Oh my.
just
This
like,
is so mean. I
like,
know
you have
you're
to
not
tell
going to
him?
come through.
Wait. So then all of a sudden, I'm fucking doing like 40 things of laundry, right?
Right.
It was 12.
And he
12
comes
o'clock,
downstairs
he comes
and says-
downstairs, he goes, I showered. I'm like, excellent. And I kept folding laundry.
You didn't follow through. You didn't
No.
throw him a bone.
No, he started laughing, and I started laughing.
You know,
Not gonna tell me at 1 a.m. you finally fucking showered. Like I have energy at 1 a.m. after I just did 90 loads of fucking laundry.
that's actually when I like doing it. Is at 1 a.m.
okay. Well, maybe you should call my husband.
And I do like hair. No, I don't like doing it early in the day. I don't want lights around me. Not in the light. I can't do
It's
it in
like
the
doing
daytime.
comedy in the day.
Young boys like
Yeah.
Adam.
No, I don't like day. Okay,
don't like day
thank you
fucking?
for young boys. But secondly,
30, whatever you are.
37.
37. Oh my God. I
Adam,
believe
do you
I
have
was
hair
40.
on your chest?
Yeah, I do. I have the right amount.
Would you
right
ever
Could you show
shave
us?
your hair? We always try and get Adam to
Can
take
I
his shirt off. He won't do it.
I might show you because this is Patty's
Let's see,
bachelorette
let's
party.
see.
This is
Yeah,
my bachelorette
yeah,
party.
Woo! Yeah, Adam. Yeah, Adam.
Okay,
Where's the
dance in
strippers?
front of this for
Let's see
for
some
my,
ass.
for my bachelorette party.
Woo,
There-
this is the perfect podcast. I like this.
Honestly, I would if we're in like an establishment. There's people walking
know what,
in
You
and
fucking
out.
just take your
Thank
shirt
God
off for my
she's
back.
getting
for
married.
there,
My,
there are people coming in and out, and I work here
go
every
right
day.
here. No
Look.
one gives a fuck.
She's
Do you
getting
want me
Here it
to
comes. Let's go.
lift up my
Ooh,
shirt?
hoo, 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 hoo. Up, 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 up. Wait, just take his pants off. Okay,
No,
hold on.
let's just see.
I gotta see what this.
Well,
Oh, nice.
Come on, Adam. Do it.
Can I take a picture?
Let me see. Let me see. Yeah,
No,
off
go
camera.
on camera.
No, off camera first.
okay, I'll go.
First off camera.
We'll
First
judge.
do off
we'll
and then
judge
just do
off
a
camera.
quick.
On camera.
Okay, let's go.
What's chest hair?
Cute.
Oh,
Nice.
Can I
good.
touch or
See,
is that
that's
sexual
good.
harassment?
Look, that's good.
That's
but
good.
it's not trickling down into your stomach and you
I
know,
have-
like you
I
have a
have-
separation.
It's a
which
healthy
is
amount.
nice.
Thank you.
I'm
That
working
was-
on a dad bod. I'm
that
like, I got a
was-
dad bod in
No,
progress.
you have a great. That was fabulous. For I am getting married on Sunday, just for anyone who
Yeah,
hasn't
and
been
another-
listening.
Thank God I pushed you to do this because another couple of years, Adam would have had a walker
Yeah.
to do your fucking
Can I just
bachelor
say,
party.
if you hadn't have pushed me, we probably wouldn't. I mean, one thing, my daughter is leaving, so we were going to do it for. But if you hadn't have pushed me, I would have thought, oh, the next time my daughter comes back, well, you have humiliated me into getting married, and I thank you for that. And you've humiliated my fiance into doing the
Let's-
right thing.
You did the right thing
So that's Sunday, and
because God forbid anything happens to him. you don't get squat.
Okay, don't bring up bad things like something happening
No,
to
it's
him.
not happening.
I have
But
no
I'm
tr-
just saying, like, you always have to have yourself set up. Like, that's why I married my husband. He's got a pension, but, you know.
We don't have a pension.
He's got the life insurance.
Yeah, we-
Does Kevin have life insurance?
No.
Well, get it. Anyway, let me finish.
Go.
So here's the deal. You're getting married Sunday. You don't have a fucking dress.
I don't have a dress.
You had 20 years to get a fucking dress. You don't
You
have,
don't
a,
have a dress?
Now,
No.
she doesn't have a dress.
Oh, my
Now
God.
she's saying she wants to have a black dress. Do you think that's right? To have
For
a
an
black
evening wedding, why
dress for
not?
your fucking wedding.
Yeah.
Isn't
Ah,
it a little
you
morbid?
just go white. It's go white. Although I made the mistake.
Isn't it a little morbid?
I'm not a virgin, for fuck's sake.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but no,
pink,
who is when they
pink,
get married?
Blue, purple.
I
whatever.
tried
Black.
pink blue. I went to Neiman Marcus. I went to Nordstrom's.
Who's,
I
who's
went
marrying you?
To, who's marrying me?
Like what type of a person?
It's a secret.
It's a young person.
It's a young person. It's a secret. I
It's
don't
a
want to
secret.
ruin the surprise.
All right.
But I'm saying to you, would
Ooh.
you wear black? Isn't black morbid?
I had my girls wear black, which was a mistake.
Why? I think black is
Wait,
good.
as their as
And
brides?
bridesmaids with a little
Oh,
white
yeah,
thing.
no, that's
they
different.
looked gorgeous. But then I realized,
What's
'cause
wrong?
I realized all the weddings that I was in when I was younger with the big green and pink and fur.
I hate
ugly.
that.
Right. So I wanted my girls to look elegant and
Classy,
classy.
yes.
Right? Then when I looked at the pictures, they all looked thinner than me, and I'm like, this is why you give them the big ugly frumpy dresses, so they look terrible and you look good. I'm an idiot.
That is
I
true.
art directed my fucking wedding, so they looked good, and I was really thin back then, but like
I
I'm an
tried on
idiot.
a white. I tried on a white jumpsuit. Oh, I should show you the picture. Well, I can't show you because my. I tried on a white jumpsuit. I thought, oh, this will be cute. Okay, once you're over 60, jumpsuits are out of the fucking
No.
question. I tried on a white jumpsuit, and the girl's going to me. That I go, really? And she goes, yeah. And then the guy comes over too, who works. Then they go, that looks so good. So I take a picture, and I look at the picture. I look like a fat, fucking
You're skinny.
sausage. No, lumpy, bumpy, dumpy.
That's what the
musty,
onesie. That's
crusty,
what that's what
dusty.
that onesie girdle is for.
I think but I just looked. White makes you look huge. I don't have a waist. I want to. Black would make me look. I still don't have a
okay,
dress.
black
Black
is
and
morbid.
white.
I'm going to ask everybody who's watching right
All right.
now.
Who?
Would everybody? There's 4 viewers,
Okay, we have 4 people watching.
Hi, 4 viewers.
and the people that are going to watch after the show. Do you think Patty should wear black on her wedding day?
Well,
Because it's a curse.
don't say it's a curse. You're going to put a pox on me.
It's
Now-
black.
now, are you going to show any videos when you were younger at the wedding? Is there any
Oh
video?
God, no! This is so not a wedding. This is like.
Oh my God, you're so mean.
No, but,
Kevin's listening.
no, but I mean,
This
it's,
is so not a wedding.
No, but
this
I
is
mean-
more of a security plan.
After all these years,
why would I show video?
Oh,
What,
I
even
was
have
I was going to
videos.
put a plug in. I was going to say you could show "Crying If You Lady" rap right in the middle, so that Carrie could see the facts.
Okay. Here's what like one of the guys who wanted to marry us, and I fucking nixed this. He's like, okay, you're going to. This was his thing on his website. I'm going to meet with you. We're going to write your vows together. I'm going to make jokes, and we're going to have a relationship because I'm going to meet with you ahead of time. Like, I want a relationship with some guy I don't know. I don't want to write. I'm Irish. We don't do those things.
Wait,
we
so
don't.
you're not writing
You don't
vows?
have Irish.
No,
you don't
why am
want-
I going to write? What did you write vows? Oh, I love you from the minute I've been.
We had a priest and a
Kevin,
rabbi.
I'm so sorry.
You wrote vows?
No, because Greeks don't do that.
Okay, well, we're Irish.
And
We
I
don't
was
do that.
9 months pregnant. Where the fuck am I right?
Exactly.
I was ready to throw up down the aisle.
Did you do? You looked so cute, pregnant. I mean, I wasn't there. I wasn't.
Somebody said
I wasn't invited.
off
but
white,
off white,
like way off.
plaid. That's Stu Terrific said a joke. Way off.
Off
plaid.
white.
No, I look horrible in white. My skin's white. I look like I'm washed out.
We had a priest and a rabbi.
Why? Oh, because you're Catholic.
Yeah. We did it for our parents.
Did he break the glass?
Yeah, we did
I
everything.
would have
And-
never let him break the
and
glass.
and it was funny, and I'm a comedian, so it worked out. It was, and we didn't plan it, but it was very funny.
Some comedian did a joke. He goes, "Break the glass."
No,
and I
they were
saved
funny.
the glass to kill myself later.
Oh yeah, Joe Moffat said, "Yeah, you save that piece of glass because you want to slit your throat with it 3 months later." That's Joe Moffat's bit.
He's
No,
funny.
He's the funniest, Joe
I
Moffat.
edited the wedding video, and I had him do it 3 times because it worked with the music. Boom, boom, boom. It was funny.
And you're always making. See, it's too much work. Here's what I want to do.
That's what
I do. The song from your daughter, Carrie's daughter's going to sing. If she's not sick by then, she's got the
She
flu.
won't be.
She won't be. Okay.
Um,
And then we're going to eat.
Okay, Donovan says,
Yes.
no, red mini skirt with garter belt, red fishnets,
Oh, that's okay.
and
I
the
could do that.
silver spiked heels. I agree.
You know what?
Anything's better than black.
I found a red dress that I loved. I looked so cute in it, I will admit. But the medium was too small. The large was too big. I don't have time to have anything taken in. And that was it. Everything I tried on. Wait, if I go past this, can I come back to it, Adam?
yeah.
Oh, I'm going to show you how ugly I look in this one. Okay, people
All
are
right,
listening.
you don't
going,
look
"What the
ugly because you're skinny. So let's stop the nonsense.
Wait, I'm just going to show you. Here's here. Look at this.
Oh, that's horrible.
Okay, wait, I'll
Come
show
on,
them.
that's horrible.
Can they
yeah,
see
that's not
that?
good.
Adam, can they
No,
see that?
It's just
Horrible.
It's just blur.
Oh, okay.
You'd have
But
to
can you
turn
see
it.
how fat I
It's
look?
so horrible.
How about this dress?
Why would she put you in this thing?
Look at how fat my stomach.
The fabric is wrong. This
Everything's
is cheesy,
wrong.
like what is this?
Exactly.
Rayon? It's wrinkled. It's so ugly. Get out of here. You want
That's
me to
what I'm
get, I'm
saying.
gonna buy 2
Go
dresses.
naked.
Patty, I'm gonna
Look,
buy.
look, here it is from far away.
Listen, I'm
hideous.
I
Go
wanna
completely
buy,
nude.
Let's go tomorrow. Let's go today, right after this.
Go
To
completely nude.
Macy's.
Macy's. I've been to Macy's.
On
They
34th
it's all
Street.
shit.
No.
It's all shit.
Not on 34th Street, honey.
How about this dress? It's
Not on-
horrible.
Not on 34th Street. Don't wear
All
black.
right. All right.
Go nude.
So, all right. What? Anything else about my wedding? So I'm not doing vows. Did you do vows, Pat?
We did what we picked them.
But did you write them like, say, you're
No,
the this of my
no,
that?
No, we didn't write them.
What do you mean you picked them like I do, like that? Like, do you
we
take
picked
this?
what we were going to do. We picked the readings. We
Readings?
we didn't talk about. We
Oh,
had
fuck, like religious readings? Am I supposed to do that?
but we didn't get married in a church or a temple. We got married at the Crane Estate in Ipswich, Massachusetts.
Am I supposed to have a reading? Carrie, did you
I
do
was
a-
younger, but
I'm
not
not
that
gonna
much
have my
younger.
teeth by then, which is gonna suck.
I wish I had had my teeth by then. Your teeth look great. I wanted to get my teeth
We
done
had-
and my facelift before I got married.
No one had ever been to a wedding on either side with a priest and a rabbi, and they were both characters. So we had with the rabbi was also a cantor, and he sang, and we didn't talk about Jesus, so nobody felt uncomfortable. People actually paid attention, and then they
Wait a minute. You didn't talk about Jesus. Why?
We picked the Old Testament, not to make the Jews feel uncomfortable. And then, it was very fun. And
Okay,
then-
well, when you get to heaven and God's going to go, you know what? You're going to wait a little bit because I'm uncomfortable that you were uncomfortable.
You know, my first marriage with Eric Kornfeld, his father...
who's a Jew.
Yes, and his father said, you can have it with a Catholic, or we didn't even do Catholic, we did Protestant, whatever. He goes, but just no mention of Jesus. Because he was Jewish. He didn't want us to say Jesus in the ceremony.
But they acknowledge Jesus.
I know,
They're the
but who
ones-
cares
they're
if you
the
say
ones that
Jesus?
crucified him.
It was the priest's idea. He
Carrie,
said, "I'll
did you get
just
that
do the Old
information on
Testament."
Facebook?
They were both characters, and then they skipped a
I
part.
get all my info on Facebook.
It was very funny.
Yeah. So wait a minute. All right. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have like just a regular. Adam doesn't even know if he's coming. You're bringing a girl. You're not bringing a girl. I don't know what the fuck.
We
I
gotta
might,
get
I might
some-
not be able to make
if
it.
there
I'm
are
not sure.
You're
Don't
not
forget.
coming?
Listen to me. Don't
there
forget
are-
to sign
Sure.
the paper. All you have to
Listen.
do is sign the paper.
If there are any big fat-assed women that drive, Adam needs a date.
Kevin said.
Where's
Kevin
the wedding?
said at the wedding, I should say it's so good. I don't know why Kevin told me to say this. Say it's so good to have Adam here tonight. He couldn't bring his girlfriend because the seats weren't wide enough.
Wait, hold on. Your fiance, Kevin, said.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Yes.
So wait, at this wedding, you're gonna roast your guests,
Oh Jesus!
or just me?
You know what?
Just
It
me.
was just going to be you. I was going to get up
Oh,
and say
wow.
that, but now that you're not going to be there, I guess I can't fucking do it.
But what if a big ass woman is with me?
Then I
What
won't
if
say
you?
it. I'm
What
not
if?
gonna say
What
that.
if you're with a big-ass woman
I'm not going to
Yeah.
say anything. If
and
she
you
comes.
come to the wedding and
Uh-huh.
there's a bigger-ass woman
Oh,
at the
God.
wedding?
Well, that'd be like a
Single.
real Sophie's Choice then.
Single.
Sophie's
I don't know what I would do. You can't leave with the ass that you didn't
I
show
didn't
up
say my
with.
big
That's,
ass was going to your wedding. What are you talking? What are you guys talking about my big ass
Do you
for?
have a big ass?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes.
You do?
My husband likes it big though.
Yeah, they all do. A lot of them do. Mine
It
doesn't.
My husband hates big
My
asses.
husband hates big. My husband, my fiance.
My husband's like
I have a
sending
Sicilian
me,
ass.
My husband's sending me text pictures of treadmills. I mean, what is that telling you? He don't like big asses.
Some men are not into it, Adam.
I'd
But
kill
no,
my
if
husband.
she comes out,
More
of course,
for
I'm
me.
not saying anything.
More for me.
But I thought this girl isn't that big assed.
No, that was a different girl.
Oh,
There's
already
been a
you've moved
there's a
on.
change.
What the fuck?
From
You
week to week, Patty.
fast. I am not
There was a-
paying attention.
Yeah, there was a
So that one's
change.
out and the new one's in. How long
yeah,
has the new one
hopefully.
been around for?
Just like a week.
Oh.
Yeah, a week and a half maybe.
And she's not gonna last either. I could tell.
I
the way
mean,
he
I don't know.
said
Maybe who knows? Who
What does
knows?
she look like? She's bigger
If
than
I
the
was
other
you,
one.
Adam, I wouldn't bring her.
You don't think? Well,
No.
I thought that would be a good litmus test if she likes my Aunt Patty. You know,
My aunt.
she
It
gets
might-
along
it's-
with my
Are you-
Auntie
it
Patty.
It might be too soon.
What? You're the only white guy I've ever heard that says aunt.
I say aunt.
Oh, really?
You do?
Yeah, I'm
I
from
thought that's a
Boston.
black thing to say aunt.
No, it's
Aunt? What?
Massachusetts.
Aunt.
Aunt.
Aunt. My aunt.
I say
Well,
I
that's
say
a
aunt.
New York thing. Aunt.
Where are
What
you
do you-
from, Adam?
What do you say?
the Midwest.
I say aunt.
I say
You say-
aunt.
Where are you from?
Massachusetts.
Oh,
I say
okay.
cunt.
Aunt.
What was that?
Are you-
Cunt? Did you just say
Are you
cunt or
saying
cunt?
cunt
I
or
can't.
cunt? You
Cunt.
cunt?
No, I can't do it.
I can't, you cunt.
I can't. You know, and usually it's I can't.
I can't.
You say
cunt.
inline or online? I'm inline. My husband says online. I'm like, you're in
You're
the
not
line.
in the line.
You're in the line. You're not on
I'm
it.
online. I'm online.
I'm
In it.
online.
Yeah,
George
inline,
Carlin did a
inline.
thing on the plane, in the plane.
Anyway.
Well,
And
how
then
about
what's his name
on
used to-
Long Island or in Long Island?
What's the difference?
That's what I'm
Are you
asking.
on a TV show or in a TV show?
I'm fucking got nothing going on.
I on nothing.
We're on nothing. Carrie was on a TV show. You've been on TV shows. I saw a picture of you, Pat, with what's his name? The crazy guy, Bruce Dern.
Oh yeah, I was in Monster with Charlize Theron.
That's a big movie.
Yeah. I was in
What'd you
Mon-
do in that movie?
Which movie?
Monster with Charlize. Remember
It
when
was
she
my
played?
first movie.
She played a serial killer, and she got really fat, and they made her look ugly.
Yeah.
No, she gained 15 pounds, and on the set, she just looked like she had a bad day at the beach. She was still thinner than me. But when she really looked, they had these prosthetic teeth for her.
Yeah.
And when she put the prosthetic teeth in, I'm saying that wrong.
Prosthetic.
Prosthetic. When she put those, that changed the whole shape of her face, and then she really looked mean and
But
ugly
they
and
made
scary.
her look like she had acne scars.
Yeah,
and
they did, and she didn't like wash her hair and stuff for like a month.
She looked horrible. That what was
But
her
she's-
name? Warbus? Diane? What was her name? The
yeah, she
serial
was-
killer.
Diane.
I
something
forget.
Was, I forget too.
I do like the fact that there are some women serial killers out there.
yeah.
I mean, I
equal,
don't like that
equal.
they're serial killers, but at least to even things out,
Even-
right?
exactly,
'Cause I'm-
exactly.
Do you follow serial killers?
No,
I'm
no.
the
I
only
just
one
wanted
who-
to be in the movie.
I don't know why
I
I'm
just-
obsessed
I just-
with
I just-
Carrie. You don't care
this is-
about serial
this is-
killers.
you know,
I watch all the serial killers, the books. Oh my! I don't know what's wrong.
Did
with
you
me.
watch the Ted Bundy story?
I started watching it. I had to turn it off. It was so disturbing. I can't watch when they're like,
He got caught, and the girl that said that he did it. Whatever. Then when he was at the lineup, she goes, "No, that's not him," and he got away with it. They couldn't.
why did she say it wasn't him? She was afraid of him.
I
coming
don't
after
know.
her?
And then
It's
he went and
crazy.
killed a million more people.
I know. I didn't watch that one. I listened to podcasts. Have you heard of the Happy Face Killer?
no.
He used to, after he'd kill, he'd leave a little piece of paper with a happy face on it.
Ooh.
And this guy had like a family with a kid, like the children. They find out later, and but he was a normal dad, and they have double lives. They have these crazy lives where they go out and do this crazy shit, and then they come home and they got wives and kids.
Yeah, like the guys who would go out and cross dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you can kind of do that.
Yeah, now it's okay.
Now it's
Now
okay,
it's
yeah.
okay. Everybody's
now it's okay.
now the wives are like okay with it. I don't know. Oh my God, I had this, and the transgenders are all over the place now. I was at Macy's. They're selling makeup. He's like 6'4", big tall black woman. Was probably
Well,
a
I
man.
went to a computer store one day, and he had a full-blown beard. He had lipstick on, nail polish on, and a dress on. And I saw the beard, and all of a sudden he gave me something. I go, "Thank you, sir." And he goes, "It's not, sir."
I've been.
I go, "Okay, ma'am. You got a beard.
That's the thing when they get mad about what
Fuck you."
what thing you're calling, whether it's a he or she or
I get hit on in the village by men.
Because they think you're a man.
No.
Harry.
I
Harry,
think
please
they're-
don't insult
No,
our
I'm
guests.
I'm just saying because I've been hit on.
I've been hit on, and I think they're men that are dressed as women, or sometimes they're.
Oh, because they're lesbians.
I'm not sure. I've been hit on by a couple of weird things, like it's a woman who's now a man, and I've been hit on by men who are dressed like women, but they're men.
No, there's the transgender.
I've been hit on by both. I don't get hit on by now in my old age.
Sometimes when men get their penis cut off, right, and they become women,
I think
they
there's some
still they still want women.
Right.
It's not that they're gay; they still want.
Yeah, yeah,
women.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
what's so confusing to me because you think I'm cutting off
Because
my
Julia Scotti is a woman now,
right.
and he still wants women, so he just became a lesbian.
So she, Julia Scotti. You got your pronoun confused, Carrie. Carrie's face.
I just know my old age. I don't get hit on by normal men. It's always something that's not.
I've been hit on by men thinking I was a man. Hold on a second.
I think they thought I was a woman.
Donovan said, I encourage Carrie to jog into traffic. Hey, Donovan, kiss my ass.
Wait, why is he saying that about you?
I don't know. He wants me to jog in traffic.
Adam, can you get my thing back up here?
And he loves you. He doesn't
What
want
does
you
he
to
mean?
get
Why does he
married.
want
So
you
how
to
did how did you see me on Monster? Would you go through my Facebook?
Yeah, I was looking through your pictures. Actually, I was picking out a picture. The picture I put up was you with two naked guys
Yeah, I saw that.
That was a hot
painted in
shot.
I'm
silver.
like, how did you find
and
that?
their little like peepees
You
are
know-
in their speedos and stuff. I thought I got to put the picture. What is that from?
That is,
I would like to be in that picture.
that was a Montclair Film Festival Oscar party like 5 years ago.
Were they Oscars? Were
These guys were like Oscars.
Oh, they were living Oscars.
They were living Oscars, and I had and my husband had come with me. He was sick. He had the flu. So I'm like, oh,
What a
guys.
shame.
I said, guys.
He would have
I had somebody take a-
He would have cock blocked that picture.
And Colbert and his wife was there, and they just left. And I'm like, I said, somebody take a picture of me with these two guys. This is too funny.
That's like taking your husband to Vegas. You can't get laid. He's always lurking around. Fuck.
Carrie, you married. You get kids. You can't be getting laid in Vegas.
I know. I'm just saying.
Did you used to get laid in Vegas back in the day?
No.
I've been laid in Vegas.
I was
With
never
my-
laid
with
in
my
Vegas.
husband.
Oh, by your husband. That
I-
doesn't
the
count.
first-
No, I never. I used to go to Vegas all the time. I was always in Vegas. Never got laid in Vegas
I got.
You know
hit on.
why?
Yeah, go ahead.
because I was in the casino.
Because Carrie's too busy gambling to let anyone.
I
hear
would
her.
say to my friends, they'd be like, it was like all the club studio were back then. I'd be playing cards, and then they'd come and go, "Are you coming?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be there in a half hour." Then 2:00 would roll around, and they'd come back out. I'm like, "Are you coming?" Now they're all sloshed, they're all drunk. "Are you coming?" I'm like, "Yeah, just I'll be in there in 5 minutes."
You can't stop.
I can't stop.
Can't stop when she started. I got hit on by a woman. I couldn't even believe this. I was like so complimented. First of all, she was like 20 years younger. This is when I did the Borgata. This Asian girl was like following me around after the show, and she knew somebody. And I'm with Joey Cola, and she's like talking to me, and I go, "Oh, is he your boyfriend?" She goes, "My boyfriend?" She goes, "No, you're misunderstanding this," and blah, blah, blah. And then I lean over
Oh,
to Joey Cola, and I go,
Patty.
"Joey, is this girl like trying to bang me?" And he goes, "Yeah, I think so." But she
Wow.
was way too pretty.
That's why Joe
to
was
be-
hanging around, hoping that she'd
get
go,
the leftovers.
"Oh, fuck it, I'll go with him."
But why would someone that pretty? I'm like an older, you know
Well,
what I mean?
you were funny and you were
Yeah,
cute,
that's true.
and
They're
you're
looking.
still cute.
They're looking. And this
and
was
you're
like
still cute, and maybe her
7
pussy
years
She thought
wouldn't
you were
have
easy,
smelled.
maybe.
Wait, what about her pussy smelling?
I said maybe if you would have went with her, hers wouldn't have smelled. Then the
because-
chef you went out with after she was jogging.
Well, the chef. It was a hot kitchen, so it did have a. You know, there was a strong,
Hattie had a.
a strong flavor.
I think I heard that when
Yeah.
I heard that
Yes.
story.
So let's find out about you, Pet Caesar.
Okay.
Childhood. We know all comics have shitty childhood. You have a shit childhood, good childhood? What's your story?
Did you get raped?
Carrie! Carrie, don't
Just what?
I don't even know why we're laughing about raping. Hey, did you see the thing in the news, speaking of that? You know that statue, you know the famous photograph from World War II where the sailor comes home and
Yeah, I
he's got the
saw-
girl
yeah,
and
yeah.
he bends her
He just
backwards
died.
and he just grabbed her and kissed her. It wasn't his girlfriend. He just grabbed some woman we got in America and bent her back and planted a big one. So on the statue, somebody wrote on the statue yesterday, #MeToo. You know, like in other words, she was being like forcibly.
Well, I posted
just won
today
World
because
War
I
II.
watched Pretty in Pink, and there's a scene where the girlfriend was really drunk, bad, passed out.
Yeah.
And the boyfriend goes, "Here, take my car, take her home, do whatever you want with her."
Yeah.
So Anthony Michael Hall, who was like 14, took this girl in the car, had his friends take pictures of her, and then then they banged in the car, whatever. But she couldn't remember.
Yeah, this was all comedy back then. How about Animal House? Remember Animal House?
Yeah.
There's the good devil and the angel or whatever, and the girl's drunk, and
And he's going, "Do it."
Yeah, you
And
do.
then she's like, "Don't you poor innocent girl."
Yeah,
Right.
but see, like because of all this Me Too stuff,
You can't do
You
that
can't. There's
anymore.
no jokes about that. You
Those
think it's-
movies should be pulled.
You think? I think the person who wrote Me Too on that was just kidding, right? Like,
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
it
so.
was a joke. You think
That
Me
was
Too's gone too far, or
sarcastic.
what do you think?
Nah, I don't.
Speaking of Me Too, wait, you did the Louis show. You did too.
I
Wait,
did
we
Lou-
didn't-
I
we
was
didn't
on
ask-
Louis-
She never answered the
She
question.
said no. I don't think so. She said no.
No,
right?
she
No.
never answered the question.
About my
What-
childhood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it-
Your child.
All right. So
I got off
this-
on a tangent.
I hope you haven't been raped, because then I'll feel bad.
No, I haven't been raped. I've been verbally.
Fingered?
I've been
No.
verbally.
Okay.
Verbally.
By an uncle?
My brother always made fun of me. But verbally.
Raped.
Yeah. Verbally raped, I guess.
Well, he wasn't sexual. What he said.
No. He just always made fun of me.
Well, how? In what way?
We used to call. Well, I was skinny when I was little,
Yeah.
and then when I, maybe teenager, I got fat, and then I got thin again. But when I got fat, he always made fun of
Who,
me.
your
for being
brother?
fat. Yeah.
What
I
a
mean,
dick.
Yeah. He
And
made
what
fun
do
of me.
you told me what he called you?
Yeah, pork chop. I haven't been able to write a good
chop.
joke about that as a comedian.
Pork
though.
chop is a
Pork
funny
chop.
word for.
I know.
a
I've been trying to
stand-up
do.
act.
I've been trying to do a joke about it. I can't get
You
it.
just say what you just said.
Pork
That's
chop.
it.
It's
Pork
like a
chop.
slab of meat. He couldn't have called me like Porky Pig or something. It's like a slab of.
Pork chop is more of an insult in a way.
It's really
you
dig
pork chop.
dig. It was a dig deep. But I was gonna say, I was thinking about Mike because I knew you were gonna ask me this, and I was thinking about I've been telling jokes since I was like 2.
Yeah.
And I can't say how old I am or I have to kill everybody here.
Wait, you don't say how old you are?
Can I say it?
Yeah. So who gives a
Who
shit?
gives a shit? I'm 60. I don't look
Yeah, who
60.
cares?
Do I? Oh, fuck it. I don't
you
fucking.
don't look as bad as Pat.
I don't give a shit anymore. My husband's only 53. Ha! Ha ha ha.
Wow, that's good.
I got a younger man.
Were
But
you
it's
worried about that? I would be so worried about that.
no.
Because I always felt like
I'm
you
a-
gotta look. I dated a younger guy once.
No.
Did I ever tell this? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you. But he would say to me, "I don't like when you wear your glasses. Makes you look old." It's like I go,
I
well,
am old.
I know. I go, well, that's
People think he's
He
older
was
than
like
me
10
now.
years younger than me. He goes, I don't like it, so don't wear them around
You should
me.
have said, all right,
Then
honey.
he was a dick.
All right, honey, can you hand me my walker?
Yeah.
And
No.
then he threw my glasses out. He
Well, then
threw
it
them
was
at my
the best
$500 glasses.
Then he was a dick.
missing. Yes.
The best joke I heard
Go ahead.
when the guy, Keith Anthony, did this joke about Viagra. He goes, I don't want anybody fucking my 80-year-old mother. He's banging he's banging her, and all of a sudden she breaks a hip. She's like, oh, I broke a hip, but I think I definitely came.
That is so funny.
No, I figure when I'm 97 and he's 90, he can still push me around in the wheelchair.
I know that
Well,
is
they
good.
say women live 7 years more.
And 7's my lucky number, and 7. So
But I would feel
Who
like I have
told
to
us?
look good. I have to be thin. I have to, they're younger. They want to bang all the time. It's
Somebody told me the reason why women live 7 years longer.
Why?
Because back
Why?
in the day, women and men didn't live long, so they would die at a young age. Whatever. So the baby had to be cared for by the mother longer. You understand?
Now,
So God planned it for them to live 7 years longer.
That's
what you
that's
think?
exactly no. There's a
Like
scientific.
we evolved.
We've
into-
evolved, but the women would have to live 7 years longer
yeah.
because of taking care of the baby and whatever.
but isn't the baby grown up
but-
by the time you die?
No. Because think about this.
The baby
They
would be
lived-
7.
They had no, because you're not having the baby when you're 10. When you're 20 and having a baby, you live to 40. 35 was the expectancy to die. 35, 40. Between that was the life expectancy. So if a woman had a kid, then the kid would be like, what, 8? The mother would live for 7 years more.
All right. Where'd you hear that? Facebook?
No.
You asked about.
heard it
you
on
asked about
fake
Louis. I
news.
love Louis.
Okay, so you don't care about the jerking off. Carrie doesn't either. I'm just curious.
Well, this is how I look at it. First off, he never did to me, so I'm very hurt and upset that he didn't.
Of
I was
course.
on his show twice. I was on. I mean, I was in the editing room floor, but I got paid as a
Wait,
full
both
speaking.
times you didn't get on?
They cut one whole episode.
Oh, that blows.
But the second time I was on, I didn't even have to audition, which was like,
Because he already had you the first time, right?
yeah, I was like a great working day.
What'd you play?
I was the first time I was a homeless woman, and I got to throw up on 6th Avenue in front of the what do you call it, where David Letterman show was.
Oh, yeah.
It was
CBS.
it was a great scene, and then I couldn't get back into.
What do they give you to throw up?
I mean, it's a speaking role. You get
is
like
it milk?
What
no,
do they put
they,
in your mouth?
they gave me soup. They went to know my allergy. They gave me soup,
like
and
clam
it
chowder.
was the show where he was supposed to be taking over for Letterman, Yeah, remember that
You
series?
saw it?
Yeah, and they
Yeah, it was.
and what it was is it had been raining. I'd gone there 3 times and got rained out, and I got paid all 3 times. And Susan Sarandon was there. I was there when they shot Susan Sarandon.
What'd she do?
Yeah.
She's girlfriend?
He that was his mock show. That was his mock
right.
show because she walked by my dressing room and I'm like, "Ooh, Susan Sarandon."
What does she look
She's
like in person?
shorter
Is she
than
good
A
looking?
rag.
She's shorter than me. She's shorter than
A
me.
rag. She's very sexy and hot, Susan
Yeah,
Sarandon.
Come on, Patty.
And
stop
and
it.
then they were done shooting for the season, so I'm like, I was so bummed because I wanted, I just want the IMBD credit. I want the role. I'm a,
Right.
and so and he was so nice to me because I said to him,
Who, Louie?
Yeah, he was so nice to me. They said we're going to try and do pickup shots, and I said, I love your work. I'm a comedian, and he goes, oh, that's how I know you. And he doesn't know me because I'm a comedian because he's younger than me, but he's been doing it longer. So
Right.
he just was very. They were all very
Nice.
artistic and nice. And the
I've
assistant
had
editor
nothing but
was
nice-
so nice.
I
Vic.
mean, you.
They were so nice.
They were nice. He was nice to me in the green room all 7 times that I opened.
All
for him.
right. Well,
And then-
Hitler never hurt me either.
And then we came back and we shot it. Then they did the pickup shots and we shot it again. And the funniest part was that I couldn't get back into holding because it was in Shelter Studios.
Yeah.
And the PA left me, and the woman thought I was a real homeless woman, and she wouldn't let me. I go, smell me. I was just here before. You just saw me come.
Oh,
out.
she wouldn't let you in because she
Yeah.
thought you were homeless. That
Yeah,
picture is so funny of you
you-
homeless. You really do look homeless.
I went to the audition. I mean, I did I said I have to get this role. So I paid to park, and I'm putting all do theater on my eyes, and my husband goes, "What are you doing the night before?" I practiced. And I put a scarf around. He goes, "You look like a Russian babushka." I go, "They tend to skew older for homeless women," and they said they're going to either do somebody in their 30s or someone in their 80s. I don't know why I got this call, but I am going to do everything I can to look the part.
Did other people show up with the makeup and the
Only
outfits?
one other person did a little bit raggy clothes. I was full.
Everybody
blown.
else looked regular?
Regular. I went in
We're
full
looking
blown.
for somebody really skanky, and I get the part.
Well,
Thanks. Thanks for thinking of me.
I went to Circle in the Square Theater School, and I took a practical actors class, and they said, when they're doing these 10-day shooting schedules, and you go in, don't show them all your colors. If they want a hooker, be a hooker. Not like you go into a club, but be like a street hooker. Want a cop, be a cop. Be 1,000% whatever it is
When
they
you
want.
walk in.
When you walk in.
Thank you
be-
for clearing that up
because
for me.
that's how you get the part, right?
Because that's what I've been doing wrong.
Obviously I'm not 1,000% a comedian or I have more stand-up work.
I've been half hooking it.
I've been half hooked. You got to be 1,000.
You gotta go
You
all the
should-
way,
if anybody
Carrie.
should know. It should be you, Carrie. So
You
So
should,
that-
Carrie.
Did you compare Louis C.K. to Hitler?
No, my point was, I like
What?
that you bring this up 5 minutes
What?
later. My point was, just because the person didn't do it to
Yeah.
you doesn't mean that they haven't done bad things.
right.
That's all I'm saying.
But he
I don't
asked
think
permission.
he did bad things.
He
He
asked
asked if he
permission.
could jerk off. I got a million guys that
I
asked
would've
me to
told-
jerk
I
off.
would've
had
said
a guy in
no.
the car that jerked off while
I
I
would
was,
say
he
no.
was driving me home.
But
Fucking weirdo.
But here's the fun.
First date.
The next time I was on, they sent me the script, and I was worried that I would be typecast as a homeless woman. Right? And it said a well-dressed woman. So now I'm like all excited. I'm like, oh my God, I'm a well-dressed
You had nothing
woman.
to wear?
And I'm a well-dressed woman. No. And then I looked down, and it was, and I had to throw up on a baby in the park. I'm like, I am typecast as a well-dressed woman. I'm typecast as a woman that throws up. What
That is
the
a-
fuck?
Wait a
This
minute.
is like, how low can you go?
That is hilarious. That's like I always used to see women with
Like,
Tampax
I was
commercials.
so good the first time, Ralphing. I don't even have to fucking audition.
So
right?
wait a minute. So do they put the soup in your mouth and then you spit it out, or they give you like a bag next to your face that you squirt out
All
the
right,
vomit?
All right. The first time was
That's a good question.
The
Carrie's
fir-
looking at me like that's a bad
the
question.
first
I'm trying to
time.
figure out what kind of bag that is.
Like a
It was-
squeezing out a bag.
The PAs.
A plastic bag?
It was so funny. The first time it was just a little bit of soup. It was just.
I can't even.
It was
little
just
bit
a
of
little soup to dribble because I was like, bleh,
It was
like a
in your mouth.
right in my mouth, and I have to hold it in my mouth, and I have to go, and the people from are lined up to go into Letterman. I'm wired. Louis across the street, and I remember the guy goes. Louis still shooting, and I look over. Louis got to go cut, and now I got to spit it out on the side. But that was just like a
Yeah,
dribble.
but it's soup. You should have swallowed it.
It would. Maybe I did. I don't remember.
It might have been
But-
good. If it was clam chowder.
Ugh,
It was
I hate
just.
a lumpy
It was like
thing down my
vegetable
throat.
soup or
that's
something. Or it was
delicious.
something for a
Ew.
color. I forget what color they wanted. But when I did the baby, now this was hysterical. Because first off, I had a I had a trailer on 6th Avenue, right? So,
Wait, you're holding a baby while you're vomiting?
No. Well, first, this is the best part. I had a trailer on 6th Avenue, and I kept opening up the door every 5 minutes while I was waiting. Like somebody walked by that I know. I have a trailer on 6th Avenue with a bathroom. So we go out, and it was all the boring people and he ended up using one part of that for the next one. Carrie's fucking bored. This was so exciting.
The story's never ending. The story. Go ahead.
So. They had the realest looking fake baby in a carriage. So he pans around at all these boring people. Everybody had the flu. And I'm like walking like this well-dressed woman. I have to drink this giant thing of what it was like what are the not a Slurpee. What is it when you drink? What are the things
I don't know. I wasn't there.
What do you drink?
A Slurpee?
Not a Slurpee. What do you drink at the health
Sperm.
store? At the health stores.
Like a smoothie?
Smoothie. Yeah, smoothie. I've got this
I
green,
said sperm.
like greenish yellow smoothie that they give me, and I have to hold it in my mouth
Okay.
for it seems like forever
Okay.
as they pan around, and then when Louis goes like this, right, I gotta start to well, I don't feel good, and then I have to hurl on this realistic looking baby a lot. This is like a really
So you're spitting.
not spitting. This is hurling. This is like
You got to hurl,
I don't
Patty.
know how you hurl unless it's already in your stomach. How do you hurl?
I had a lot in my mouth. This was like, but I hurled on this baby, and on the first take, we're in Washington Square Park. It's cold. Everybody's got like warmers in their hands. It's early in the morning, but they kind of like, just got PAs keeping people from coming in. Well, some poor 29-year-old girl walks through, sees me hurling the baby. She's now helping the other actress clean the baby up. And
She doesn't know it's fake.
She doesn't know it's fake. They're not saying anything.
Because they love the scene.
Right, they love the scene. I finally go, is the baby okay? And this girl turns and looks at me and goes, stay away from the baby. And I look over at Louie and Vic.
Are they taping it?
They're tipping it. No, they're peeing their pants laughing. And I'm like, this poor girl is fucking traumatized. Oh, my God.
You didn't notice the baby's a fake baby?
It looks so real, but because as soon as it hits the thing,
She
he's
was
off
in
the
Washington. She was probably a crack whore.
No, she was dressed like she was going to work. She's like at late 20s. And I go, no, it's a fake baby. They see Louie over there with the camera. She's like, what? Well, she thought she was on candid camera. She's like, what?
So did they use her in the shot?
No, they ended the whole thing. They only used one thing from that. The whole thing was cut. But
You're kidding me. What
No,
do you
the
get
whole
paid for that?
episode.
She didn't hurl good enough.
I made $1,200 and no residuals. 'cause
For how many days' work?
A day's work plus a wardrobe day.
What's a
I
word?
love
Oh, yeah,
those.
just show
You
up.
know what happened to me
Yes.
when I did Kevin Can
It was
Wait?
it was a fun day.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, look. But now Louis knows who I am because every time he sees me at Gotham, he'll go,
Ugh.
Pat. And because it's like, he's like,
The
because we did it for,
vomiting
wait a minute. I did that. That was like 4 hours and I never had to change.
Like the story you're telling right now.
Yeah, fuck you. 4 hours.
It's
I
a
never
good
got,
story.
I
I think
never got it on my clothes because I know how to get sick when I'm drunk.
I think it's a good story.
Do
too.
you
Adam
still
liked the
drink?
story.
Yeah, but not as much.
Okay, let me tell you the story real quick.
I should have drank before I came on. I give it up. We're gonna get abused.
When I did the
Carrie
Kevin,
abuses. She abuses me, and I'm
Everybody.
a partner.
everybody gets abused. Wait, Kevin James, I do the show. So you're in SAG, whatever. I don't know. I'm
You're
getting
not in
these-
SAG. You got in SAG from doing the show.
I
right?
could have been, but
You
I would-
shoulda.
Well, 3,000. You want
Oh
to hand
yeah.
it over?
Oh yeah.
All right. So he's sending me. I'm getting these SAG things and I'm throwing them. I'm
No, you
throwing
should have
them.
joined.
Hold on a second. I should have joined. I didn't have $3,000 to throw away. So I'm throwing them on my desk. So one day I'm like, what does fucking SAG want from me? I open it up and it's a fucking residual check. I'm like, what?
Oh, you idiot!
$200. I'm like, where are those? Guys, help Mommy find these letters that she was throwing. I was throwing the residual
Oh my
checks.
God! You're kidding me, Carrie.
I'm a fucking idiot.
You're an idiot.
Oh my God! I
I live for those.
I got residuals from Conan O'Brien for
1978.
Like exactly. I go. We do. It was so embarrassing. I go. We do
What
all
do you
the.
get, like a penny now?
No, back then. I mean, this was like my kids
I
were
got
little. It was
49
like 20
cents
years
once.
ago. It was, but it was like 500 for the day, 500 for when it's shown, 500 for it was just all these $500 checks, and then they did a what do you call it when you what do you call it?
Read-through?
What do you call it?
Reenactment?
Rerun, thank you.
A rerun?
It's like charades with me.
Okay, so a rerun.
You know,
Then
it sounds like
you get another 500. But the thing that was so humiliating about it was, so I'm doing Conan. We're doing there's 5 sketches on the show. So they put
What
you
did
up.
you do?
Well, I was playing a woman who's being robbed, and I go, help, help. I'm screaming, help, help. Okay. So, and I know Mike Sweeney because he's the head writer, and he had called me in to do it. So, and I'm like, that's my purse, blah, blah. So everybody is in. Everything's great. Now they're doing the live show. So you're ready to do the live show, and I'm sitting there, and this guy comes up. He just takes my mic off. And I go, oh, what's going on? He goes, I don't know. You better talk to somebody else about that. And I go, who do I talk to? He goes, I don't know. Ask Mike Sweeney. I go over to Mike Sweeney. I go, Mike, he said that I needed to talk to you about it. He's just taking my mic off. He goes, oh, yeah. I guess when the mic comes off, that means your sketch has been cut from the show. And I'm like, oh. And I was so embarrassed because Mike had called me in specifically. And I thought, did I just scream like so? My whole part is going, stop, thief. And I thought, oh, my God, did I suck so bad that they cut my... Because it was just me and the bank robber, like, and then it was sort of like, he goes, yeah, I guess you got to go now. And I go, oh, okay. It's just like being broken up with, but like on TV in front of, and all the other people are like, oh, where are you going? Yeah. Oh, mine got cut. And like all these other people, 4 other fucking sketches, everybody's in. So it was like, I never got
probably
another job.
overacted.
I think I overacted. I think I tried too hard.
They probably had run out of time.
No, it was just
Okay,
bad.
all right.
Was
Stop
it like one of those sketches where
She
they would
sucked.
have like a character kind of run through? We're talking on late night.
No, it was just like a sketch before he kind of did that, and this was the worst part. So they go, okay, so now just Conan's going through them, and he's going to decide if anything gets cut. He goes, but he almost never does that. That's what they said to me.
Oh, Jesus.
And so then when the guy took the mic off, it didn't even occur to me that
By Conan.
by Conan I got cut. That's the worst part. And Conan's the guy who brought me into his house and played the guitar for me when I lived
Wasn't Conan
upstairs.
jerking
He was
off
jerking off
upstairs?
upstairs for
Wait
me.
a minute.
Maybe he knew I knew about his jerking
Wait a minute,
off.
like Louis?
No, but she wasn't in the room.
No, I
She
wasn't
just
in the
heard
room.
him.
I could hear him jerk off on Saturday mornings. But anyway.
But you
Which-
don't know
the
what
bed
he was
mood.
doing.
Which, by the
he
way-
might have been vacuuming.
Why were you in his house? Was he married? Why were you in his house?
I
What's
was
going-
under his house. I lived below him because he
You
would
lived
just
below.
because I would come in and he'd start talking to me before I'd go downstairs. Like we shared a
You
hallway.
couldn't have married
Oh.
him.
And he goes, "Come on in. He goes, "Come on in. Have a seat." It was
You couldn't
so
have married him?
awkward. I'm not attracted to him.
Patty,
Okay, but
do
you
you-
would have been rich now.
I know I would be
Yeah.
a
Do
Do you
millionaire.
know what it's like
And
when
live
a
in LA.
guy jerks off? Like when a guy masturbates, like you wouldn't be able to hear it from
this
downstairs.
is
Patty heard it.
I heard the bed. The bed goes like this. It
The
goes
bed
like-
doesn't creak when you masturbate.
Yes,
though.
it does. This is what I heard. Okay, this is literally it, which would wake us up every Saturday morning. It would be like squeak, squeak. You heard the tire. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Maybe
Squeak,
he had a
squeak,
girl
squeak,
up
squeak,
there.
squeak, squeak.
Yeah,
And
I
then at
don't
the
think-
very end, he goes like this.
Maybe-
That's-
And then nothing. No voices,
But
no
could
women.
he have had a girl up there?
Yeah,
A
it
girl,
had to
that's
be
how
a
you
girl.
fuck a girl. No moans,
Yes.
no noise. Okay,
A quiet
I've
one.
really
Maybe
lost
one was, if she
You don't
respect
jerk-
for you,
Hold on a
Adam.
second.
You
Wait,
don't jerk
what
off
if
that
she
way.
had duct tape over her mouth? You
Yeah.
can't.
What if it was?
Nobody-
What if it was like a doll? What if he had like a doll up
He
there?
could have. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. It could have been a doll. It could have been any. But
Could have
not
been a doll.
Why are
You
you
don't-
saying guys don't jerk off in their bed to make the bed move? Because you're
don't-
really going at it.
No, not like that.
Where do you jerk off? You don't jerk off in bed?
Yeah, sometimes in bed, but there's never a squeak. When
Well,
I
you
when
don't
I
have a squeaky bed.
No, I do have a squeaky bed, but when I have sex in it, it squeaks just like how you said.
Well, if that's what he did with a girl, I feel bad for the girl.
I bet you it was a
like
doll.
I think
3
she's
fucking
it's
minutes.
either a doll or a quiet woman, or a woman that's bound and gagged.
Yeah. I think it was a doll.
I think Pat's onto something.
I think it was a doll. I think he had a blow up in there.
Because it was really like the bed was going like he was banging, but no noise.
Did he have any animals?
No women. No. And he would play his
But you-
guitar for me. It was so weird. Did he not know I was married? Was he hitting on me? Why is he playing the guitar
Patty,
for me?
you wouldn't know if somebody was hitting
I
on
don't
you.
know anything.
if
I'm stupid.
You think he's jerking off up
if
there?
Dustin Hoffman is coming to the audition, you don't know anything.
Maybe
I don't
somebody
fucking-
broke
if
into his
someone's
apartment.
gay.
Maybe someone broke into his apartment
and
was having
jerked
sex-
off on his bed.
No, was having sex on his bed.
That could be. I didn't even think of that.
You don't
So
know.
this is
All
what
right.
Rochelle says.
Okay,
I'm
what'd
in
she
my
say?
20s and I'm going to an audition for a movie in OKC.
What's OKC?
I don't know. I'm guessing Oklahoma City.
Oh,
Yeah.
And my employer said if I took off of work, I might as well not come back. So I didn't go, and I regret it to this day. That's right. You can't let people like your fucking day job get in the way of your dreams.
that's right.
well,
You
you should
call in
just-
sick and you
yeah.
say I got my period, or better yet, you call your employer up and say, "Listen, I just miscarried all over my kitchen floor. I might not come in today."
Yeah, call
Carrie.
in sick.
This is so inappropriate.
Let him try to fucking
What about
fire you then.
Okay,
There's a
I might.
baby fetus on my
Okay,
kitchen floor.
I might disagree with that part, but I do agree with that. You should lie. You never tell them the truth.
No, you don't
You never
tell
tell
them you
your
got an
boss the truth.
audition. You just say I got.
Yeah. When my daughter was leaving for across the country to get an apartment and all this, you think she told her boss, who she's going to be leaving soon, that she's going across to look for a job and look for? No, you say I'm going on vacation for 4 days.
My
That's
father's
what-
right.
getting a hernia operation.
That's better. That's
Right,
better than
right.
or a hemorrhoid operation,
That's-
and I got to be there to wipe his ass.
That's right.
Right, there you go.
Or someone's getting their eyes done.
Oh God, she got them done. Did you see the?
Can you talk
picture?
about that on the air or
Yeah.
no? Carrie's sister got her eyes
So
done.
Show me a picture.
here's why my sister got her eyes done.
Your
So-
sister's beautiful. She looks just like you, by the way.
Yeah, but she had this one eye. Her one eye is closed, right? It's not closed, but it's droops. A lot of people have that. Look on some of the actresses. A lot of them have that one eye smaller than the other
Yeah.
look. Because what happens is the muscle on the eyelid to the eye, whatever, gets detached from the lid to the nerve. Whatever.
Oh.
So then it droops a little, and then it keeps drooping, and it gets even worse as you get older, and it like almost looks like you got one closed eye.
Like you're winking.
So the guy says to her, "Listen, I could fix that for you. I could also take the bags out from under your eyes. I could just do both your eyes." He goes, "We'll do it. No anesthesia. We'll just do it in the office."
No anesthesia.
That is exactly my thought.
Yeah.
No anesthesia.
Take two. She took 2 Xanax, which did nothing for her.
Yeah, exactly.
And he numbed her locally.
Oh,
So he gave her a couple of numb shots.
Would they put a shot in your eye?
No, right under here.
Oh, God.
She goes, "I didn't feel that." She goes, "It was like a pinch, but I didn't really even feel that."
Oh, my gosh.
She goes, "But I kept." The numbness didn't work on her, so he had to give her more and more and more. And finally, it worked. But so now her eyes are going to look amazing.
Oh, well, the picture you sent me, you can't show the picture. That's if you see
No, I
it. She
can't.
won't let you.
But
It looks like 2 bloodied
she looks like
eyeball. She looks like she's been
Rocky
beaten
Balboa fought Apollo Creed.
worse. It's like 2 bloody scabs.
That's not nice.
looks like
Did you
watermelon.
see Rocky's
Looks
face
like watermelon.
after Apollo? Don't you remember he took a cut me Mick?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Worse.
I don't. But
All right, Arj, if you're
it's just
listening,
2 bloody circles. It's like
they're bruised. They're not. It's not blood.
I
It
want to
looks
get
like
it done though. But when I
purple-
saw that,
What?
my stomach.
You
I'm
really
gonna
don't
get look.
need
I'm
it.
gonna do this.
All right.
this,
Well, you got to go to this guy
this.
because he's the best.
and then I gotta get the nose.
He's
I gotta
the
get
best.
the teeth. I gotta get the neck. It's over for me. It's
People don't do their necks.
Why?
I think they should do their necks and not anything
the
else.
neck's the thing that makes
What-
you look
what-
old. Like
Yeah,
I got
the
a
ne-
chicken
what-
gobble
what,
neck.
What I
Do you
noticed.
do Botox?
I
here?
haven't done anything.
Oh.
But what I noticed, who was it? I noticed somebody famous that their face was all smooth, but their neck was wrinkly.
Right.
And it's weird. It's like a 30-year-old face and then a 60-year-old or an 80-year-old neck.
You
It
know
was,
well. You know what?
I don't think you should get anything done on your face. Get your vagina fixed.
Wait a minute. What's the fuck's wrong?
What's
How do
wrong
you
with
know
your
what my
vagina?
vagina? What's wrong with my
You
vagina?
told me. You told
What'd
me.
I tell you? It's
you
wrong
told
with
me
my
it's all
vagina.
messed up.
I never told you that.
You did.
You are.
You said
such
it on
a
the
liar.
air. You said it on the
I
air.
never said it was messed up. What's messed up
You
about
said
it?
you want to get a vaginoplasty.
You are such a fucking liar.
You said it on one of the shows.
Adam, have I ever
Don't
said I
make
want
me-
to get a vaginal plasty or whatever the hell?
Listen, I'm going to go through every. I'm going to have to sit
Carrie's
through.
a liar. You're the one who said you want a vagioplasty.
I did not
don't
say that.
I don't want one because I said, who's going to see it? No, I don't even care what my
Kevin
vagina.
sees it.
Who cares what my vagina looks like?
Is that like vaginal rejuvenation or
Yes,
something?
I would never do that.
You said it.
You're.
You can't remember
Go to a
anything.
spa.
I never would say that. Never. I think you want to do that.
There,
don't wanna
she's
do it.
projecting.
She's
Mine
projecting.
is
She's projecting.
tight.
Carrie.
Not tight, but tight wrapped.
Tight
Yeah?
enough.
It's a tight taco.
I'll see you in 10 years and let me know
All
how
right,
it is.
I'll let you see it in 10 years. I'll let you go down on it. If you're good.
What is?
If we're still
You know I'm
together.
not-
If we're still together 10 years.
Patty
What is
retired.
wrong
She
with you?
retired from that.
Retired. My pussy eating days are over.
See?
I'm
Have
not
you-
good at
Oh,
it. If I were good at it,
Let's ask Pat.
go ahead. You go.
Have you ever eaten pussy?
No,
Ever?
Yeah.
Not even
No.
in college to
No.
try it because
No.
you might have thought you were gay,
no.
like Pat.
No, never. I've had this discussion with my husband about like why the gay is really gay.
What do you mean you know gay is really gay?
Because I said to him, "Could you ever be with a man?" He's like, "Oh no." He goes,
Yeah.
If you're gay, it's the way you were born."
Right.
And it's just like I could never ever eat pussy. It's like, oh, that's
What about
disgusting.
with a gun to your head?
No.
A water gun.
I think that I think a lot of people become gay just because all of a sudden they become gay.
I never heard of that.
What? You
I
ever
think
talk
they
to
were.
lesbians and they're talking and they say,
They were
I was always
always
with
gay,
guys
but
and then
they-
all of a sudden they
because
met
they-
this girl and now I'm gay.
No, but that was
It's a little
back
fluid.
in the 50s, Patty.
When they were suppressed it.
When they were suppressed, it is
They were,
exactly
they were
right.
suppressing
I
it.
think sometimes people are surprised by maybe they don't they're gay but they don't know they're gay. And then they go for a thing.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
We'll call Ann LaPuma.
let's ask Ann. I wonder if Ann LaPuma is listening. Let's see if there's any other comments. Loose Gyro.
Thanks. Is that Donovan again, the little
Yes,
ass bag?
D-Train Donovan. Mario Bosco's watching. Hey, Mario. Mario was
Hi,
on our
Mario.
show.
Ask Mario about his vagina.
Okay, that's not nice. Mario is a boy.
I brought you
a
guys
man.
presents.
What'd you bring
Oh,
us?
she brought us
Tissues.
Tissues. Thank
Crime
God,
and tissue.
because my nose is
Tissues.
running right now as we
Tissues.
speak.
My Worst Holiday is watching. The guys from My Worst Holiday, very
He just
funny
lost
podcast.
like 30 pounds, that fat fuck, and he looks good.
No, that's not from My Worst Holiday.
Yeah.
No, it's Brian Plato just lost like.
No, but so did...
Oh, he lost weight
Yes.
too. Oh wait, I didn't see that
What
picture.
about a gay? What about a gay? I've played a lesbian, but I didn't have to kiss anybody.
I could do it. I could kiss somebody. I can't eat
On
snacks.
Orange, I was a waitress, so I didn't have to kiss
I
anybody.
can kiss anybody, but I will not go down on a girl.
Who did you in your movie? Who'd you have to kiss?
No, nobody. Luckily, in
Orange is the new black.
I was a waitress. So,
But you're a lesbian waitress.
no. I
Well,
was
who
just a
did you
waitress.
kiss?
No, in Monster,
She
I was a
doesn't
lesbian.
listen.
I was
I'm
a lesbian.
listening. I'm confused.
I was, but
Oh,
I
in
didn't have to kiss.
Monster.
But I didn't have to kiss anybody.
Oh, so you were a lesbian that just sat at the bar and drank.
I sat at the bar and drank, and I kind of like chit chat every now and then with the Bruce Dern.
Did you have any words?
Nah, I just had a reaction shot.
What was Bruce Stern
But
like?
my
Did
words
he talk to you in real life?
On Orange, I had words.
I like Bruce Stern.
Yeah, Bruce Stern
Cra-
was
it was
hysterical.
crazy.
He's
Hysterical?
crazy. He's hysterical, crazy. Yeah, I talked to him a lot actually because I sat next to him for like 4 days.
So what's he like?
He was on medication. He had
What does
fallen
that
off
mean?
a horse from another film set, and he kept showing
It's on
his.
lithium.
He kept showing his thing. He talked to my husband on the phone at a dinner break.
What do you mean? So why? So what? So he was just high the whole time?
So
Well, he might be a guy who just gets high anyway. He's like a little
he
kooky.
might be. He was very friendly with everybody. He was very. At one point though, he took $600 and he put it in a hat, and he had the crew like put their names in a hat, and he raffled it off to the crew.
That's it, 600.
And the nurse won it.
Wait, was it his money?
Yeah, he took it out of his pocket.
Oh, that's
That's nice.
Yeah,
I
he
love
was
that.
like a happy-go-lucky
I would
guy.
do that all the time. But you know what?
What?
When I was in the Kevin,
He was very friendly.
Here's
Let's put
what
it
I'm
that
gonna
way.
say about Kevin Ken James. Kevin Ken James. Kevin Ken James. Here's what I'm gonna say about Kevin James. Every week they would put like 10 grand into a big raffle.
Who would?
Kevin.
10 grand?
10
Around
grand.
that, like a couple
Wow.
of thousand, like 5,000, 10,000.
Yeah.
And one crew member would, win it.
Here's my.
Like the crew members would all put X amount of dollars in, right?
Oh, the crew. It's the crew members' money.
All the crew members would put
Oh.
X amount of dollars, and then he would put another 5 or 6 or 7,000 in. So you'd end up getting 10 grand.
Wow.
What
at
if
the
he
end
just
of the
pays
week-
them more? How about he just pays them more?
I don't think he can.
You can't. It's not his money.
Oh, that's true. Because
This was his money.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That was CBS's money. You can't just turn around and say, I'm going to give everybody a raise. You got to call CBS and ask
Yeah.
them.
I see.
Wasn't his, but he would give his money
I see.
and make that little pot of whatever gold big.
You,
So
you
it was
love
te-
that whole gambling thing.
That
and
week,
50-50.
that week,
She loves that.
Listen, that week I was on the show.
Did you put your name in?
Had I known, I would have been involved. Obviously, I would
You
have
didn't
been
put your name
involved.
in the basket?
But I was so impressed. I was like, Kevin's putting in, and it was $10,000. The winner was going to get $10,000 on a Friday. That's
Wow.
nice.
Why? And I show on shows like they didn't do that in Orange. We didn't get anything.
Everybody loves Bruce Dern. Somebody said I love Bruce Dern. Yes,
he's very
I
sweet.
like Laura Dern too,
I met her at a New York Women in Film thing last year.
and the mother, Laura Dern's mother.
Oh yeah. I love her. What's her name?
Who's her
They were
mother?
divorced too. The pretty blonde. What
She
you
was
laughing
in.
at?
She was in
What's coming?
Brighton Beach Memoirs. She was great in Brighton Beach Memoirs.
I don't know the mother.
Last
Yeah.
week, Patty gave Adam a Metro card. I don't even know what that. What does that even fucking mean?
Like, you're taking care of your crew.
That's so mean.
That's good.
Listen,
That's a
that
good one,
Donovan.
D-Train. Good one.
That was good,
D-Train.
D-Train.
D-Train has
Adam
some
gets
good
Kleenex.
ones.
D-Train's a little sassy.
And, I got Skittles, but
Rochelle.
I didn't make 10,000 last year. But
Here, these are from last year's Halloween.
Oh, thank you. Good.
no, that's from to give it.
Oh, and they've got. She glues her face on them.
no,
Thank
that was
you.
to get kids to vote.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah, this is poisonous candy from last year.
Yeah, it's poison
Okay,
candy
Rochelle
from
Higgy
last
says
year.
the coochie shrinks and dries up after menopause.
It does?
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it
Kidding
does.
me? Of course.
You
Wait
got
a minute, wait a minute.
Use
Why
all,
doesn't my ass shrink then? That's just not fair.
you got to put
My
all
ass did
kinds
shrink.
of vag
That's not
cream.
fair. You mean my coochie shrinking, but my ass is not shrinking?
You know what?
My fiance wrote, "I recuse
That's not
myself."
fair.
Even though these are 4 years old, they're not bad.
People hate when we eat on the air, Carrie. They say it's disgusting.
Donovan says it.
Joe McGaha, I almost jumped in on the Trump stuff, but I was a day late and $1 short. Okay, so he was going to get in on the Trump action early on.
Are you going to bash me that you believe?
No, probably me. They don't know who I am. They make fun of me. I was crying for them.
Wait, someone's talking about that Smollett guy. I can't find it, though. The one who said that he had a noose around his neck. Do you know that story?
No.
Now they said it was nautical. Which one?
What
There's
do you
two
mean?
stories.
What are the stories?
There's two stories.
It's
There's one.
a black man who he said that these guys came
Right.
and they
Right.
poured bleach on him and they
right.
did all.
And now they're saying that he paid them.
Right, that's what.
And
they're
there's
saying.
then there's a second story about some fashion thing in England where there was a hoodie and a noose, but it was supposed to be a nautical noose.
I believe the black guy for some reason that
Okay.
he got attacked.
Well, the
But it was
thing
two
is,
other
when
black
the
guys.
police asked him for his phone, he wouldn't give it to them. That's
So he paid
That's never a
somebody
good-
to pour bleach
well,
on
they
him.
haven't said that that's exactly
They
what
don't
happened
know.
is, but that's what the rumor is now.
It's pretty.
But it needs to-
pretty much leads to that. They had footage. He confirmed the people from the footage, or
knew
the,
them
from
and
the
worked
phone.
with them.
He knows them.
No, he
Well,
just.
what does that mean?
No,
And they're
hold on,
black.
hold on. He confirmed that he said those are the guys. Those are the guys that did it. Then they, looked into actually who they were, and it was two Nigerian guys that were extras on his show.
And one of them was his trainer, his personal trainer.
Something
Wait, and
like
he
that.
asked them to do.
So
pour
that's what
bleach.
they're saying. That's what they're saying.
Like a
so
publicity
they
stunt.
so they brought the guys in because they were suspects at that point, and they said, what happened, and he said that, he paid us $3,500
To do what?
to attack him,
and
pretend to
they
attack
say
him.
they have the receipt for the noose too.
What
for
would
the
that-
rope.
Right.
They have the
What
receipt.
would that?
And they were looking
It was a
for the money.
It was a publicity stunt.
And supposedly somebody said it's because he was afraid he was getting thrown off the show, and that then people would be like loving him, and I don't know. It's like if he's lying and if he did it, it's pretty sociopathic. It's fucking,
That's going to hurt his career more.
No,
I would
that's,
think.
that's,
Yeah,
that's
it would be-
sociopathic. That's desperation.
Well, it's
I
a-
mean,
it's a-
if
it's
I
a-
found out
But he
that I might be canceled from Two Tired Twats, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Wait,
but he doubled down. Like if you get caught,
Double
do you,
down?
He doubled, like, you get caught and they go, well, it looks like it's this. He goes on fucking whatever it is, Good Morning America, and says again, no, it was this, and it's white people
well, like
doing
Trump
it.
does that.
Hold on.
I
He
know.
doubles down.
He's done appearances since.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This-
since he got caught. Yeah.
Really?
And he said definitely.
Wow.
He goes, I don't know why they're
Well, now
saying
he's in
that.
a corner, so
and now he's just completely doubled down. So now all these people who came forward for him, like politicians, and said this is terrible, terrible. Now they're all taking a step back.
Well,
and
that's
they're
why
like,
with anything on the news or anything, you have to wait till the trial.
you gotta
and the facts
wait.
come out.
That's right.
You can't.
Maybe you're right. Maybe he didn't do it. I don't know.
You got to wait and find out the facts. Everybody
it-
jumps the gun.
It looks shady.
should
That's
wait.
all I have to say. If a cop says to me, if some horrible thing happened to me and they said, let me see your phone, why would I say no? Why wouldn't I go, yeah?
Why
Right.
wouldn't you just take a hammer and smash it like Hillary did with her fucking computer?
She brings it back. Do you have anything to say to her about Hillary in the emails?
No, I'm done. I'm
You're
done
done?
with the Hillary, and I'm done with all this nonsense.
I
It is 10 after.
I once
Watch out, she's gonna throw a water bottle.
No, I'm not going to go. I once had an audition with Willem Dafoe.
I don't like him.
Oh, he was
He
very nice.
broke up with his wife
Oh, I
like
didn't know.
on the phone or something. He's an asshole.
Oh, well, you know what?
And
Maybe
he
she was
cheating.
violent. Maybe she was
He was
violent.
cheating. I don't know. I don't like people who break up with their girlfriends.
Go out and get yourself some FU lady tissues.
No, you can't buy those. I give them away.
Yeah, can we show what those are? FU lady tissues.
You,
So
you can go on crying if you crying
here's-
voting lady. How to make a voting lady for the Democrats?
I'm
You
gonna
can
be
see the film.
I'm going to tell you where I'm going to be at because
Where?
we're wrapping it up. I'm going to be at the Brokerage Comedy Club opening up for Kevin Farley.
Wow.
Friday night.
really? How'd that
Really?
happen?
Oh,
Look at
wow,
you.
Look at you. Wow.
I
I'm
just
not allowed
asked
to ask
James.
that?
I just asked James if I could
Very
open for him.
nice.
So I'm going to be at the Brokerage Comedy Club for Kevin Farley, who was on our show and is also very funny.
Very funny.
Saturday night, I'm in Pennsylvania somewhere doing some show.
Where?
I don't even know.
Are you going to be back?
It's
on time
like
for the
in
wedding?
Larisdown or whatever. I don't even know. I don't know where it is. It's far though.
Who's it
But-
for?
Peaches got me the gift.
Oh, okay. I don't know where that is.
Anyway, and then so here's what I want to say. www.
Make
Two-
sure all three W's.
All three W's.
Don't
But some of
forget.
you are going to two W's, and you're going to the wrong twats. www.twottiredtwats slash.
No,
Forward
no.
or back? Forward
It's
or
on my
back?
Facebook page.
Patreon. Go Patreon.com.
Dude, wait.
Yeah, it's just patreon.com
.com.
/ two tired
Tired
twats.
Patreon.com.
Spelled,
Don't worry about
spelled
W.
out.
I put the link on my Facebook page. Pat CEASAR.
Look at that.
We're not.
What
I
a-
put both links on. I put
what a
the,
gal.
I put the audio link and I put the Facebook
Yeah,
feed
but that's
link.
not for us. Money. We got to get
Oh,
money.
I'm sorry.
We want to thank.
What, am
the
I getting
pa-
paid?
You're
No.
You're
No,
going
you
to
don't
get
get paid. We barely get paid.
I'm kidding.
I don't get. It's on.
We're in
I
debt.
was thinking of paying you guys. So you said my name at the
We're
end of
gonna
the show. I need
get
the
you.
press.
We're gonna get your credits in a second.
Yeah.
And no, not your credits. Your
Where I'm gonna
We're
be.
gonna be.
But so don't
Go
forget the Patreon. We want to thank our Patreons.
Thank
the
you.
people
Thank
who
you.
give us every month. I fucking love you people.
Me too. And if you want to give, if you're listening and you're saying, this was worth 25 cents.
No,
A
this was worth
$1
$5
at the end of the month. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. We'll take whatever. So $1 is the lowest you can give, but that's for 4 shows a month. And we did one last week that we put up that we had done earlier.
Richie Tinkin.
Yes. So that one we had never released because we had shot 2 in one day. So we just put that one up last week, and it's patreon.com TWO2 tired
Slash.
right across my scar.
Okay.
Okay.
We want to thank you for coming out. Tell
Thank
us,
you.
Pat Caesar, where
Pat
you're going to
Caesar.
be
I'm going to be Monday
Yes.
at Stand Up New York
very nice.
at about 9 o'clock.
on 72nd and 2nd. No,
78th
and Broadway.
and Broadway.
Right.
And you also do Dangerfields, and
I
I've
do
seen you. I've
Dangerfields.
worked with you there. You
Yes.
work a lot of places.
Yes.
But that's this Monday.
That's this Monday.
You
Anybody,
can go to her website.
you can go to my website, patcaesar.com.
And can they see you giving the FU sign and crying?
They can see the movie.
All-
they can see me giving the
all-
FU sign.
All she has to do is Google her name, and she's going to come up first.
but I
the
think she
crying.
made a rap song about it. So
I made
maybe
a
they wanna
rap
see that.
video called Crying FU Lady Rap, or for the Democrats, Crying Voting Lady Rap. I'm going to recut it for the general election.
So
Okay.
you voted.
Yes, I voted.
All right, good.
and I'm going to make another film. I'm going to make another film. It's going to
Can
be
I
for
be
the-
in it?
Yes.
Laughing?
Yes.
And you
For the-
crying?
for the people, by the people, because I want public financing. I'm going to run for public financing, $20 a head.
I love that.
We're not going to let Democrats or Republicans take money from
Let's
anybody
hope.
from
Let's
us.
hope. See,
Republicans agree with me on this one.
I
You gotta
agree.
you guys got to be in the
Listen,
film. You
first
both
of all,
have to be in the film.
I
All right.
agree for that. I agree. You shouldn't be allowed to take lobbyists' money because that's
No
who's
money.
running the country.
No more super PACs.
I
no
agree.
more anything.
I agree.
$20 a head. That's all. 2.5
I can't
billion
believe
a
we
year.
agree on that, Carrie.
We agree.
Finally.
We agree. And I'll tell jokes next time I come on so that it'll be funnier. Maybe.
No, you
we
were
don't
very
do
funny.
jokes. We don't do jokes.
We don't
Oh,
do
you
jokes,
don't do
but it
jokes?
was very
It's
funny.
you're very funny without jokes. Yeah, if people come on and do jokes, it's never good.
I need
Right,
more.
Ken?
Well, because you guys are working this weekend and I'm not. I thought maybe it would help get
Oh
more
wait,
attention.
I'll tell you where I'm working. Did I say where I'm working?
Patty has a calendar
Pally has a
the
real
size
calendar.
of a freaking chalkboard.
Oh shit! You know,
Yeah.
I'm working somewhere in New Jersey on the 20th.
She's going to be at her wedding this weekend.
Yeah, and then Friday I'm working, but Sunday, my wedding, I'm getting fucking
Oh,
married.
yes.
After 17 fucking years.
Well,
I am so
Yay.
excited
I am
for
too.
you.
I'm
Don't
very-
wear black, Patty. I swear to
I'm
you.
wearing black.
Do you have a photographer?
I
No.
swear to you.
You
I'm
have a
going to
good-
do the
you have a
pictures.
good photographer?
No,
I could come take pictures.
Oh, you're a photographer. Carrie already said that she's going to be the photographer.
I'm doing the photography. I have a $3,000 camera.
I have a
that-
$1,500 camera, but I made this film with it.
Yeah, I have a Mach 2. No, I have a Mach
but
2
she-
or a Mach 3.
Mach 3. All right, I got it. It is an S70, DS70, DSLR.
Okay, maybe I'll call you for pointers on
All
these
right.
settings.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. A pleasure.
It was fun.
Adam
You know what?
Henniker.
I'm no longer a podcast virgin. I'm so.
Thank you.
My JJ is all better now.
Better.
Better.
No crying.
No
It's
crying.
not crying.
Like, I wish my butt was smaller.
Did we thank Adam?
Adam,
Carrie?
thank you.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam, for
No
showing
problem.
us your boobs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I can't believe we finally got him without the shirt. Thank you. That was the best bachelor. I never
I
had a
would have
bachelorette party.
if
the
we
first
weren't
time.
in like a glass box in the middle of a comedy
would've
club.
danced?
I would have taken my shirt off and paraded around.
Thank you, Adam.
All right.
That was good enough. Did it go on the air? Did
Yeah.
people see it? Oh, I
Uh-huh.
love that. That's fabulous.
Everyone's congratulating you, by
Oh,
the
they
way.
are? Wait, I
Yes,
have to see.
everybody.
Let me see. Oh, thank you. Where's the bachelorette
are you gonna
party?
throw the
Rochelle, this was the bachelorette party.
This was
okay?
it, bitches. This is it. It wasn't.
All right.
too
Anyway,
trans-
thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
We love you. Well, like us on Facebook. Our new Facebook page is called Two Tired Twats. Like us on iTunes. Give us a review. We love you. Thank you for listening every week. You guys are the best.
And thanks for having me, guys.
Good night. Thank
Thanks
you,
for
Pat
having-
Caesar.
Thanks
All
for
right.
having you. Thanks for coming.
Yes, seriously.
In the
Oh, I'm